Hi, in this video I'll be showing you the three tasks of the Merrier on the Merrier Hi-Fi prototype, and I'll also be showing you some basic functionalities of the Merrier app. So when you open the app, you see this page where you can log in or sign up in the app. So I already have some usernames that I can use to log in, but just to show how sign up works, I'll sign up for a new account. And let's say the account name is Rob. uh, the person's name is Rob, and the username, let's name him Rob as well. And we'll use a dummy email account, rob@gmail.com, and the password would be 12345. So we press next. Now on the step 2, yeah, we require you to input some information to fill up your profile. Among all these informations, only the location information is required. So let's say the zip code is 87106. That's Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I used to go for my undergrad. So the gender, it's not required, but I'll still put it. Male, age, let's say 23, profession, student. Uh, and so we have after logging in, you'll see this screen with the map of the US, and you can go to your current location clicking on the top right location pointer button, and it will take you to the current location. We're using Google Maps API for this particular functionality, and these markers on the map shows you the nearby activities. So if you click on the marker, you'll see the activity info, very short info of the activity. So we have 3 activities nearby right now. You can also see the info about the nearby activities by swiping up this panel and in a list. And we also see those 3 activities in the list. So you can see the activity details by clicking on the activity, or you can click on the info window to see the activity details. Before joining an activity, let me show you some of the other pages of the app. So you go to your profile, and you see the profile has the information that you have inputted while registering, and your location is inferred from your zip address by the API. So you just put 87106 at the zip address, but it got UNM, the University of New Mexico, in the state of New Mexico. So this is the profile page. You go to the notification page. It's not implemented yet, but essentially this page would show you the notifications that you would get in the app. So in the home page, you create activities or join different kind of activities. I'll go there later. And in the my meetups page, you see your upcoming and the past activities. So let's join one of the activities, which is our first task, the simple task. And I'm gonna join the board game activities. If I go there, so the board game was created by Hassan, which I created beforehand for this demo. And if I join the activity, then I can go to see my meetups, and I see this is my upcoming activity, and there is no past activity since I haven't been to any activity yet. And this will show all the meetups, not only the activities. This will show the conversation meetups as well. And if I if I go to this activity, I can leave the meetup and I can join the meetup again. So once I leave the meetup, if I go back, the meetup disappears from my meetups list. So if I go to the board game again, I join the meetup, and now this particular page doesn't show you any of the conversation meetups, because conversation meetups are very personal, and we only show conversation meetups when you show your interest in conversation meetups. And the way you do it is you go to my meetups, you say you want to talk to someone, then we ask you about your feeling. If you're confused why we're asking you this feeling question, then you can click on the info icon and see why we see the explanation as to why we ask you the question. And you add your mood. We have a predefined list of moods. you can choose one or multiple. I'm gonna choose sad and stressed about finals, and then I'm gonna click on continue. In this page, it will show you some of the conversation meetups that we haven't shown on the map. So essentially, the app would run its algorithm to find the meetups that goes better with your particular mode, and it will show you those meetups on this page. And you can click on one of these meetups and join the meetup the same way you joined an activity, uh, uh, or you can create a new conversation meetup. So you click on this button, you name you write a name, let's say walk by the river, and you want to do it tomorrow. You put the select the date here. You cannot select any date before today's date, it will not let you. So you will select the date here, and the continue button is disabled until you fill up all this information. You'll select a time, but what you cannot do is, let's say we start at 11 p.m. and end at 7 p.m. That's not a valid input. It will show you the start time of the meetup must be earlier than the end time. So it does all sorts of error checking to make sure that the information you have provided is correct. And let's say we start at 3 p.m. instead. You continue. Now you click on this button to set your meetup location, and this dialog will show you the meetup locations, show you the suggestions of meetup locations based on your input. I don't know which river is nearby, so I'm just gonna write river. So it's telling me there these are the rivers that we have nearby. You could also put an address, for example 121 Campus Drive, Palo Alto, where I am right now, or I could put the name of the place, Lyman Graduate Residence. So I will put the river here. I will These looks like their cities, so I will just put a lake, Merritt, Auckland, CA, and at the location, meetup description, you can put any description or you can just put no description, it's fine. And I'm just gonna put let's talk create meetup, so you can go and see your meetup there. So that's our moderate activity, sorry, moderate task, where we show find someone, where you find someone to have conversation with by creating a conversation meetup. And this icon on the top right shows indicates that it's a conversation meetup. Now if you go to your my meetups page, you see the conversation meetup is here as well, but it doesn't let you to leave the meetup because you are the owner of this particular meetup. So if you go to the home page again and you create the our third task, which is create an activity and invite your favorite users to the activity, you click on I want to do something with someone, and we also provide info window here as well, and you choose one of the categories. For now we have these categories. We'll add more categories if we want to uh, start this app to the real world. But anyway, so you choose play a game, and it will show you different group activities that are already nearby. It would also run an algorithm, which is an Wizard of Oz thing going on. Currently we are not actually running any algorithm, but essentially it would run an algorithm when the app is completely implemented, uh, to show you the uh, compatible activities. So you could join one of these activities or you could create a new one. I'm going to create a new one for the purpose of showing the task. So the category you have inputted before is already here, but you can choose a different one. You have to choose the one that you have already inputted, and you put the meetup name here. Let's say we'll play volleyball, and you put the meetup time the same way you put the meetup times before, uh, for the conversation type of activities, and maximum number of people. Let's say volleyball is a 6 people game, so 12. and continue. Set the meetup location. We want to play at Wilbur, so I'm gonna write Wilbur Field Stanford CA, and invite people from the favorites. Every newly created account comes with me and Jasmine as favorites, because there is no way to add people to the favorites here on the app yet. So you can invite these people to the favorite. Let's say I'm going to invite both of them. So this is a part of this task. Invite them and meet our description. Let's play volleyball and create meetup. So you can go and see your meetup here, and also you can go to my meetups and see your meetups. Just to show you the past activities, I'm gonna uh, log off from the app. There is no log out button, so I had to restart the app and log in with my account. Asan, hello, login. And if I go to my activities, you see there is a bunch of past activities here that I have attended before. By I have attended basically means here that the activities have been finished. So those are the past activities. And yeah, that's pretty much what we have right now. It has all the three tasks working, and it uses Google Maps API to show the location info. And we created the app using Android Studio, and the underlying database is built on Firebase, and we use the programming language Java to create the app, and XML to create the UI. So yeah, thank you.